Hi guys, I'm gonna take these cards because I'm not gonna explain it. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, surprise. Somebody surprised somebody. Unexpected romance. Okay. Somebody could fly an airplane. Somebody could have been a pilot. Somebody was divorced. A recent divorce. And it was so meeting someone, a blast from the past. Somebody that they met along the way. One was divorced first, and the other one got divorced second. Alright. So there was a surprise. I didn't expect to fall in love with you. But they're both divorced. What up? Okay, I'm taking all of them. This was forbidden. At that time, this was something that you shouldn't do this. I don't know. Is that a horse and buggy? No, it's a motorcycle. But when I looked at it initially, I saw a horse and buggy. So I don't know how old these people are, but I don't know. There's something about a motorcycle and two people. And the lady looks half naked. So, yep, it's current. Alright, so whatever. So somebody could have a motorcycle if this is current day. Or somebody could have been on a horse and a buggy. It could have been back then. Somebody wasn't faking it. They said, I'm not faking anything. It's reversed, right? Somebody was being genuine. But somebody, they didn't keep up with appearances. They were genuine, but they did not keep up with appearances. And they didn't live beyond their means. So they weren't faking how they felt. But they also weren't showing up on time. Okay. I didn't keep up with appearances. Oh, goodness. Somebody was supposed to move in together. Alright? They were supposed to move in together. And they were getting a new home. But they were going away. Okay. We go away. Let me see. Because I'm feeling like this faking it card might be what I'm looking for, actually. Or whatever this is. I think I know what it is, but... Opposites attract. Okay. Struggling with differences. Passing passion. Can't stay away from them. Okay. Alright, came up upright. These people could have been different. They could have been an age different. Back then, I don't know if it was a religious difference or if it was... Because I'm picking up an old story. I know that for a fact. Because whatever told me to figure this out, right? There was some difference here. It's not an obvious difference. Right? Well, not where I'm from. This is normal. But I don't know. Just pick an alien and a human. It's like that type of opposite, all right? Or one of them green things you see on TV. So I think this is religious for some reason. Something about partying. It says that they were not staying out all night. No. They were not in it for a good time. And they did not want to play the field. So they were serious about each other. Okay. There was a friend that showed up, though. Oh. Alright, so, yep, temptation comes out reversed. I wasn't tempted. Somebody didn't take the offer. Somebody was not able to be seduced. They were not unsure about their current lover. You were who I wanted. I knew it. It was you. You're the one I wanted. So I did not succumb to this temptation. Now, if I'm not going to put signs on this, but I know what I see. Alright, I'm going to leave that there. You guys know that, okay? So somebody offered something forbidden. Somebody did not give in to temptation. That could mean somebody made a pass at you. I declined. So I'm serious about this guy or girl, right? And somebody tries to hit on me and I'm like, I don't succumb to that. What we got? What else do I need to know? Tell me when to pull. Healing. Okay. Being mindful. Somebody purposely released emotional baggage and they were cleansing their space. Okay, so something could have happened at a house while a lady was cleaning. I don't know. Somebody was also moving, so they could have been, yup. Oh, man. Give me, I'm picking up on like 3 stories now. That's weird. Give me, you got 2. Alright, somebody was hiding lies. Somebody is covering up the truth in some situation, wearing a mask. He could look like that. The good thing about these cards is these people can play any... I can think of some... I see like 2 different, 3, 4 actors here that got those same... And they're all like different whatevers, right? That's weird. I like that. Alright. Somebody was lying. Somebody's hiding lies. I'm not telling you the truth. This is ridiculous. And then we got this one. Somebody wasn't looking for a sign. I wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't open to spiritual guidance. I was not willing to accept the truth. I wasn't trusting my guts. This is an ex-lover. All right, someone, I feel it, yo. That's an ex-lover. Or an ex-husband. Oh, this is tarot land, you know, for all the other people listening, because like when I first started listening to tarot, the thought of lover in the same sentence with it was weird, right? It reminds you of some gigolo. I was like, but as you get into tarot land, you start to understand really it's just a term for an ex-boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend, an ex-husband, some ex-jerk that maybe you dated a couple of weeks or something. That's what a lover is. Okay. All right. Just wanted to put that right. Give me one more so I can be done with this. Because honestly, this is comedy hour for me right now. I'm just having fun. There was no harmony. This person wasn't offered a rose. Oh, somebody's name could be Rose. Don't play with me. But we having fun, so. Alright. Somebody was unwilling to work with the other person. Working together didn't go well. Somebody wasn't in tune. Somebody could be a pianist or, you know, an instrument, whatever. One of them people. Somebody was unwilling to build trust, or the relationship did not build trust. This could be the answer to a breakup. I say that because the first line tells me that this person is in tandem. Surprisingly, how fast after this divorce? This person was divorced. One of them was divorced already. The other one showed up divorced. All right, by the time they got together, just in case the wives are listening. It happened after he got rid of you. All right, let's see. I don't know who you are. All right. So the first line tells me that if people were to see this, and I think it could be religion or how fast this happened, it was forbidden. It could have been just, you know, women don't do that at that time, or men just don't do that. Men did do that. As soon as the wife's eyes were closed, it was all over. He was down at the altar with another one. The women, I guess, weren't supposed to do that. So just so you know. So this second line tells me that somebody made somebody some sort of an offer. It does speak to somebody being surprised, but it also speaks to its surprise and temptation reversed. Somebody did something the right way. I mean, traditionally the right way. I got rid of the wife, or I got rid of the husband before I started dating the other one, right? Something like that. So it says healing here. So I don't know if this person was healing, or if this person in the second line is telling me that I tried to get him or her back and they were not receptive to what it is I was offering. We have hidden lies, covering up the truth about a situation. Somebody wasn't open to something, but I already feel like the top line knew it, right? You already knew that. That's why you got divorced or whatever. But somebody may have said that they were ready for something before they were, or something like that. Hiding lies. I think in your relationship with this person, they weren't open to something. There was no spiritual guidance. Two people growing at different paces. That doesn't sound grammatically correct, but whatever. There's no paces. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, you know what I mean. So something that was inharmonious in a dynamic, in a relationship. There was no harmony. Somebody wasn't paying attention to the signs that I'm kind of growing spiritually, and you're like not. So I ain't really checking for you like that. Give me more, please. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Oh, we got one. A cold shoulder. Ooh, child, it was a messing with you. Feeling ignored or rejected. This could be the answer to, I don't know who initiated this divorce or breakup or whatever this is. But somebody felt rejected. Ooh. Exactly what I was looking for. Somebody lost their partner. Or whatever role, right? Being suddenly alone. Now, you could look at it two different ways. I'm going to go into the way I felt it. Somebody was suddenly alone. Somebody cold shoulder, da. Suddenly alone. See? Something happened to somebody. And that's exactly what I was looking for. Exactly what I was looking for. Yep, you guys got a Lion X out here. This Lion X, I see somebody, but I feel like it could be a whole bunch of folks that got Lion. Well, yeah, that's why you broke up probably. But the cold soul, somebody was suddenly alone. Never mind the other stuff. Tell me what that means. What does that actually mean? What does it mean? Soulmates, best friends, a real connection, and great compatibility. I believe this is a thought. I don't know if this is an ex-partner that thought that, because this one person plays out between these two people. One is forbidden, and then you have this ex-lover, and they're both soulmates. That's interesting. I don't know. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Now, give me more. Great compatibility. I feel like at one time, yes. No. Some of you know. You never. Children. Child. The kids are involved. Okay, so the ex-lover, you got kids with them, or you got pissed, or somebody showed up pregnant. Being playful together. This is the energy I think that you guys shared between these people with this healing. Soulmates healing children. Okay. But I feel like somebody had children, and maybe the husband was not happy about the divorce. Legal matters. Marriage license. Somebody's having, what do you call it? The shotgun weddings. Alright, because I got somebody here. It says, getting pregnant. Somebody, I don't know, somebody got pregnant. But it was a real connection. So somebody had a shotgun wedding. They get a marriage license. There's divorce papers. Somebody's like, yo, I'm all set, beat it, right? And then we have getting a lawyer. So somebody's getting a divorce. They're fighting over the kids. Give me, or they're getting married because they're pregnant. Child, here's that. Okay, whatever. Listen, to each his own. I'm sure I still ain't seen it all. But Lord, I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. Give me, okay, I think we got a flipper. We do. So, compromise. Somebody was unwilling to compromise. You guys may have had an ex-partner that was like, they won't compromise. Which goes back here, but then no compromising. When they asked you to come back, it looks like they may have gotten very upset with that. I feel like there's some retaliation. You ask me for a divorce. You insult me. Like that. And you won't compromise. You ain't going back. Give me more. He must have been, or she must have been hell on wheels. Anybody going back to that garbage? Get out of here. These people crazy. All right, we got a flipper. Leaving. Somebody broke the cycle. Somebody said goodbye. Somebody's moving on to better things. That's interesting. Okay. I'm just waiting to see when the actual things show up. Somebody had 2 kids. I don't know who it was. I don't know if this was a lady or a man. I don't know. Or whatever, however it goes, right? Heart in knots. Unsure about your partner. Emotionally confused. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Because of the children. Soulmates. Children. Healing. Somebody thought that because you have the kids and all this other stuff, you know, maybe you could have worked it out. But this person seems somewhat abusive. I don't know. Rocky road. Challenging journey together. Yeah, facing obstacles and must work to overcome. Nah, y'all wasn't having it. You wound up in legal court. And then compromise. Somebody was like, even in court, they was like, I ain't compromise. The only thing is, leaving. She seems sad to leave. There's some other women or men out there who would have had their half. Listen, let me get me a new weave for divorce court. Okay? I would have been smiling. Nah, when you get divorced, it don't feel like that. It feels weird. It's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe, first of all, you spend this money, right? Which, that wasn't my wedding. That was Janetta's wedding. Let's be clear. My wedding would have went nothing like that. Silence, right? So somebody took off and left. And they left. It says Rocky Road. We ain't rocking. Somebody left and then somebody mad. This ex-lover is pissed. That's so funny. Give me a card to end this read, please. Because I'm just up here. Happiness. Woo! So, when you left divorce court and then you were silent, see, happiness came, right? Your ex-lover's still mad. Whew. Oh, okay. But I also feel like that's when you meet the new person. You fit well together. Lasting commitment and a deep connection. Ooh, the ex is pissed. Oh, listen. The ex is pissed because you go in and you get engaged. see, the thing is dragging the story out, but I know what happened. Or I know the answer I was looking for. Like why I popped up here anyway. Because somebody with red hair needed to know something. I don't know. It's this energy I was getting from back in the day. It's like 19 something, I don't know. I ain't gonna get into more of it because then it becomes weird and I'm not. Hold up, let me see. There was a breakup. Somebody refused to let somebody go. We're not breaking up. We ain't breaking up. Somebody may have, okay, you guys might have this ex-person that is very, very upset because you insulted them and asked for a divorce. Now, there's children involved. I don't know if they're yours or whatever, right? But they're going to use the kids anyway. Whatever. All right. But anyway, there's a breakup where you start smiling after divorce court and then you run into happiness with somebody else. It says there's a breakup reversed. I feel like your ex didn't know your current relationship was as serious as it is. And then you have tying a knot. So that's when this person goes nuts. This ex. Alright, is there anything else? I'm done. It might, listen, the story might just end there. This story, based on, I'm going to just say this. How long have I been up here? 16 minutes? Not bad. Alright. Because I don't want these to be long, right? I want easy reads. So, tying a knot. You meet your person after this divorce, because you smiling. Well, this card ain't, but smiling, right? Smiling with my new wave. Okay. And then we got tying a knot. You getting married. You got an unexpected proposal. You in a long-term commitment. And your ex didn't think it was as serious as it is. So your ex is pissed. And then we have up in the air. That's exactly what I was looking for, baby. That's exactly what I was looking for. I knew it. These cards tell stories in a different way. All right, I enjoyed my therapeutic session with myself and y'all. It's much lighter. It's a lighter read. It's funny. If you guys are puzzle people, some people will be able to pick it up, but I'm a puzzle person. I love it. But I'm sure that this story has been told, and I'm sure you listen, I know y'all know. Okay? Especially with this stuff. Especially now. Child, please. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for this funny, dramatic. I'm not pulling any tarot. It was just a story that I needed to know, but I got everything key that I needed to confirm. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.